Good afternoon everybody. You find me on Sunday in full relax mode. Just got dogs biting my hands, and apart from that everything is nice. Look at his face. Still in pants. I haven't got changed out of what I slept in. It's a PJ day today. It's been a long while since I've done that with absolutely nothing planned to do in terms of moving my body into anywhere else. I was going to have a nap on the sofa, went to have a nap on the sofa. Bean came along to the sofa, got Ali out. Ali sat with me and Bean on the sofa, and we watched Sing for the millionth time. Although I saw the beginning part of it, I've only ever seen it from about halfway through, so I've seen the whole of Sing now. I feel like I've achieved a dream. And then Bean fell asleep on the sofa, so I took Ali in here. You find me at my workstation. I'm doing some video editing. So we've got one thing exporting for tomorrow, no for today. This one was doing some work for a music video that I kind of have done for a friend's band. It's not really a music video, it's just a video of them live, and it's not a very good shot. Boys, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't bark. It's Sunday today, so in 4 days' time I have an interview for the manager's position at my shop. Be a good thing, think in the long run, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I really do hope it's not too stressful. I might not get it. I probably won't get it. You'd think in this age of technology that things would have moved on a little bit, and that piracy of DVDs was no longer a thing, but it's amazing at work how many we get through, and they're normally the most random and odd DVDs that you find that are pirated. So it'll be something like Love Actually, and you'll get a pirated version of that, or Pirates of the Caribbean. That's quite a popular one. We've had 2 or 3 of those, but I found this at work. It's a sort of manga-y thing, and because we can't sell it, I've taken it home with me to see if it'll play. Well, that was pointless. It doesn't work. So that's why, kids, you should never buy pirate DVDs. They're likely to be shit. The bay looks beautiful today. The water looks like liquid metal underneath this ashen sky. There's still a storm brewing and it still hasn't broke. That boat there looks like some old, like a junk, as they call them. But I think it's just a different type of sail ship. It's very beautiful, whatever it is. Sat out there in the bay. Every morning I get to look at this. It's so wonderful, absolutely beautiful. As long as you look at it, that is. It's about being mindful, really, isn't it? Trying to do that more and more. Pay attention fully to the situation I'm in. Look at everything and see it for what it is, rather than letting my mind skip over the things it deems, or that culture, or that my sort of learning has deemed not necessary. I notice every little bit of rust, every bit of joy, every bit of sorrow. Take it for what it is, know of it, be aware of it. I don't pay much attention to the camera when I'm actually talking. Most of the time I'm actually looking at other stuff. I cannot wake up this morning properly. I woke up in bed this morning feeling like someone had stamped on my chest. It wasn't like asthma feeling, it was just aches and pains. It felt like my whole chest had like weights on it. Must have slept really, really twisted. I did wake up at the very bottom of the bed with one dog curled up here in my middle, the other dog curled up along my spine, so I think I was squidged by them, and the baby's feet were on my head. I don't know quite how that had happened, but I managed to shift myself in that way to be that awkwardly positioned. I've got a big cup of coffee that tastes like absolute shit. I tried a different place for a pasty this morning, the Mounts Bay Pasty Company. Now I'm thinking it'll be alright, it's Mounts Bay, local pasty company, it'll be alright. The pasty was alright, not a bad amount of meat in it. We got a free cookie with it, which was super sugary sweet. But the coffee is fucking awful. Look at the colour of it. I mean, it looks like tea. I've tried them, won't probably go there again. Good evening, everybody. How are you today? Popeye is moaning at me because I didn't walk him this morning, and I haven't got time to do it now because I'm going to go to Newquay. Mum needs a hand with some things at the house just before we go and get it rented out, which I think starts in a couple of weeks or maybe next week. It's being rented to a lovely little family who are going to have my nan's place for the next, I don't know, foreseeable future. Good morning, everybody. Oh yeah, so that was a very short vlog of me just telling you I was going to go to Newquay. I went to Newquay, I checked the gas meter. That was it. That's why I didn't film it, because it was very unexciting. It's finally broke. The storm's finally broke here, so it's finally raining, which is great. It's clearing the air and it feels a lot nicer. You can breathe a lot easier. I managed to do a lot of reading last night. I've got Oryx and Craig. I haven't attempted to do any more of Jerusalem. Sorry, I'm not awake yet, really. I take the boys out for a walk quickly. And then I've got Bounce and Rhyme with Ali. I've got a secret surprise for my manager in Penzance. So she's leaving on Friday, so I've arranged a little gathering of tea and cake to have today at a little cafe. I've booked a table. And the volunteers are going to sneak her out and down to the cafe about 3. And we're all going to be waiting there, like little sneaky monsters, and say thank you. And I get to say thank you for her training me and just being a really nice person, really. She's really lovely, George, and I hope I do stay in contact. But as happens with most things where you say, oh, I really hope I will stay in contact, it never fucking happens. I'm actually going to do some shopping for me today. I'll show you why, actually. I'll show you why. Do you remember these guys? These are the trainers I bought from Asda for work. And I've worn them every day for the last 3 months at work. Which isn't a lot really, but they have done this. Good morning, everybody. Oh, this is what my hair is doing this morning, and this is what my beard is doing this morning. Can you see that very well? I don't know. I've given it a trim. It's trimmed, a lot more tidy. Not just grown as it was before. It's the first time I ever trimmed a long beard and styled it a bit. So I think I've not done too bad. It's a little wonky, but I can cope with that. Hair's a mess because I didn't dry it after I washed it last night. But we do have shaved sides again. So we are ready for today, which is job interview day. I'm not really looking forward to that, but it has to happen. I applied for a job. What happens when you apply for jobs, you sometimes get interviews. I don't know how it's going to be. We shall see. I'm quite excited, but very nervous. I don't know, just apprehensive, not nervous. Because I'm really good at talking, but I am apprehensive as to being interrogated, I think. Well, all the trimming and everything of my hairs, the individual hairs, worked, and I've got the job. So, you're looking at the new manager of the shop. Hey! Yay! Go me! What are you doing? Hello, Daisy. What are you doing? Lovely, Lee. Mama's made me a cake.
Under Ali's supervision.
Under Ali's supervision. Well done, Cake! Well done me for getting the job. Yes. I've had a lovely evening. I've just been playing with Al, listening to metal, reggae, new metal. Yeah. I've been listening to things like Soulfly and Static X and Spine Shank. Oh, Mudvayne. Need to get a bit of Mudvayne in there. That's it. No more vlogging. Bye, bye, bye. Had enough. Bye, 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 bye.